Hey everybody, Bryce here. Fit for Family Garden with the Fit for Family workout group in Beachbody under Team Rage. Just want to put a little quick garden tour, show you all what I got going here and how I got it going. So here we go. That right there is little potatoes. It's little small ones, just in a bag. I'm giving it a try out this year, so I'll let you all know how that works out for me. Some flowers there that'll start popping up here soon, attracting pollinators. This here is squash on the far end up out of the cage. Some radishes starting up, a batch of radishes, half of which I've already plucked out. Some carrots, some new beets, and then some older beets. I'll cut the tops off those beets and eat those while the beets themselves are growing. They're great for salads. This here is this is my high intensity gardening throughout my I do a normal square foot gardening, but I do my lettuces in high intensity, so a lot of different lettuces here. Some red vein swirl, some romaine, some iceberg, some just different things. And what I do is I come in and I cut off like a foot at a time, 1 square foot, and come all the way across. And as you can see, I already got some growing back. I mean, it's like, you know, you cut it in 1 week and it's back the next. This box here you don't see much in yet. It's just kind of starting out. I have some red amaranth in there, and then in all 4 corners I have different basil that'll be growing up. This here is my garlic bed. It's been going since, well, I planted it in the weekend of Thanksgiving, let it overwinter, and got 52 heads going through there. So can't wait to pull that out. Some kale that I had from the winter. When you start seeing these, you got to pluck them off. These are the flowers letting you know that it's bolting because it's getting too hot. My grapevine's looking great right now. I got to make sure to keep treating that. Back here I got some blueberry, raspberry, and blackberry bushes. This here is my sweet potato slips. I got to definitely get this thing watered. And same with this one. These boxes are 2 foot by 2 foot square, 4 foot high. I'll kind of let you all see how that works as it goes through. This box here will be nothing but tomatoes. I got Roma tomatoes in there. I got several different types of cherry tomatoes. I mostly just do cherry tomatoes for snacking on and Roma tomatoes to make paste out of. This here is a bunch of peppers throughout the whole thing, except for along the trellis here. The back trellis has sugar snap peas, front one has runner beans and cucumbers. And then I just planted some red Malabar spinach, it's a vine, it'll come up, it's heat tolerant really well. This here, some more pole beans, same with down at the end, some spaghetti squash, and I just planted some green Malabar spinach on this side, so that'll vine up too. Really, like I said, heat tolerant really well. Some radishes in there, got some carrots starting to pop up over here on the corner. Through here, some Swiss chard, different spinaches. This here is dwarf Siberian kale. I know it says dwarf, but it's really not. It gets pretty good, but that's been growing since last fall. Red Russian kale has been going since last fall. This one right here I really want to point out. This is Egyptian spinach. It looks small right now, but this thing will get about 6-7 feet tall. Really heat tolerant and everything else, so it's fantastic to grow if you're like I am, where it gets into the 100 degrees in the summer and everything else. This here is my first attempt at a Brussels sprout plant, so I'll let you know how that goes. Some carrots over there as well. Just planted some more radishes in here. Some beets, and then different straight neck and squashes and zucchinis across the back, so those will be coming up. Those are from seed. But that's pretty much everything I got going through here. Got any questions on how I built this? This is a multi-stage project, so always increasing, always reconfiguring everything else. Just let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. Type of soil I use, how I did my drip irrigation, trellises, the whole works. All right, we'll talk to you all later. Get fit for your families.